Hi, my name is Patty Gardner, President of Heritage Makers, and I have got two of our great consultants on a call with me doing just a short interview to talk about their experience with our Booking Blitz that we held in December. You know, the focus of Heritage Makers is to do workshops, and these two ladies just took this head on and took the Booking Blitz and ran with it. And so I'd love to have them share their story. First, we have Shirley Lee. Shirley Lee joined us in January 2007. So she is celebrating her 5th year anniversary with Heritage Makers, and we are so excited to have her on. Shirley, are you there?
I am. Thanks for inviting me.
Great. Hey, can you share with our consultants why, you've been with us for 5 years, why did you take the Booking Blitz challenge in December?
Well, I've done it before, and it helped, and I saw what Michelle Falco did last year with it. She just won the Booking Blitz, and her business went crazy last year, and I thought, I'm going to just do this and see what I can get out of it, and man, it was great.
That's awesome. Can you share with them? You were actually our winner of the Booking Blitz. How many did you book?
I had 18 bookings, and that was really good. I was a little overwhelmed, but, some canceled. Out of that, I had 11 parties, and I got 34 clubs out of that, and I gave 3 of those away to hostesses that signed up, and so I ended up personally with 31 new clubs, and I did get 3 of those that didn't hold to reschedule, plus I got 15 additional bookings from the parties, thanks to Pam Hank's incredible video on how to do all this. It really helped me a lot to follow what other people have done, and I feel really good about my business now.
That's awesome. It's always great when your calendar's full, you're in business. When it's not, you're not in business. So I love that you took those 18 workshops, and of course there's going to be cancellations. You should always overbook so that you have the opportunity to, fill in and really hit the goal that you want. But 15 additional bookings for February and March. That's great. I bet you're hard to get a booking with right now.
I am. I actually had one gal that wanted to reschedule in February, and I said, sorry, I don't have anything open till March. And it felt really good.
That's always a plus. I love, you were at the Utah Regional, and I love the short story that you kind of shared of what your goal was to hit. You had a financial goal that you needed to hit, and I think you've exceeded that. Can you share that with them?
Well, I decided I need dental work. I need some crowns put in my mouth, and I decided that I had to sell $2,000 a month because you get 30% at $2,000, and that's $600 a month. So I started saving the end of last year for a couple of crowns, and now in January I had almost $4,000 in sales in January. So I'm just about ready to. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow, actually.
Well, I'm starting today. That's great. That's an awesome story, and that's inspiring for our consultants to just pick a goal. I need this. And then to set that goal of figuring out how I'm going to achieve it, and then just go out and do it. I love that you did that. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You bet.
We also have a consultant on here who's joined us in November of 2011. I wanted to make sure that we had somebody, you can say Shirley's been with us for 5 years. She knows how she's, how to do this. But Linda McCormick has been with us since November. And she comes to us, Heritage Makers. She has, in her background, she's been an attorney, she's been a stay-at-home mom, and she has been in previous party plan companies. So she really got what party plan was about. But, Linda, are you on the phone?
Yes, I am.
Great, thank you. Can you share with our consultants why, in December, you started in November, and then all of a sudden company holds this Booking Blitz in December. Why did you take the challenge?
I thought it was just perfect timing. I must say in December I wasn't able to do many workshops because I have a brand new grandson, and we went to Chicago twice to see him. So this is part of the luxury of direct sales, is you can take care of your family first. But I was able to participate in the Booking Blitz. I was thrilled that it was available because in my other companies I'd participated, but it was always put on by my leader, and it was never quite as generous as Heritage Makers was with the reward, so it was doubly exciting to participate. I knew I would get my calendar in place, and I was hoping that I would get some of those free points.
That is great. Now, coming from other party plans, when you've done your business, is that generally how you've done your business, through workshops and parties?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer in the party plan, the home party system.
That's great.
Yep.
How many did you book from the Booking Blitz?
I booked 12, and as it turned out, 7 of them held. From those 7, I got 7 bookings for February. I sold 20 clubs during the month, 11, and during the month of January. 11 of them came from those workshops, and 9 of them came from one-on-ones.
That's great, and I love that you're doing the workshops as your core business, but you also fill them in with one-on-ones and other communications and networking throughout the month. That makes a huge difference in your business.
It does make a big difference, and it's this company. It's a very workable pattern. Both methods generate business, which is wonderful.
That's great. And did you sign up any new consultants from?
I did get 1 new team member. Yes.
Oh, that's great. Love it. I know that at this last regional, you had shared with your upline director, Hallie Red, there was some talk about, why are they convincing him to do workshops? And I think your comment, maybe you can kind of clarify this, was, why aren't people doing workshops? It's the thing to do.
Well, it's the most time-efficient use of your time, because you're in front of several people at once. And then it generates some excitement. The people share what projects they're interested in. It's just more efficient and more fun.
Yeah, that's great. You mentioned the generous host program that we offered, and that kind of made a difference. That was actually designed so that as consultants, you're able to take that and continue that on and use some of those marketing dollars within your business to continue to incentivize. Did you find that your hosts were incentivized by that program?
Oh, absolutely. It helped get the bookings, and then it helped get especially the 3 clubs. They were working toward that, and I'm continuing the incentive. I'm offering them points for 3 clubs, and I'm offering them points for 2 bookings out of the workshop.
Good job. Those are probably the 2 that I would find would be most successful as well. Shirley, what did you find with using the January host program? What was most successful about it?
It helped me to get people to book, because I told them they were going to get so many free rewards this month, and I got a lot of bookings. And then I think some of the hostesses took it really to heart, and some of them were kind of not, I don't know, they didn't get into it as much. But I do believe it helped the volume of the parties and the excitement at the parties to get bookings. I think it did help get the bookings, which was great.
Good. Did it help them to motivate, like, for example, setting that goal of 3 clubs, or, whatever that was? Yes,
and I continued to tell them, I said, we need at least 3 clubs, because you're going to get 10 more points if you get the 3 clubs. And they were like, okay. So, and a couple I even got outside orders, which isn't something that happens for me a lot, but I did more in January because of that.
How did you keep most of your dates to hold? What was your host coaching process? I'll start with Shirley. Shirley, how about you?
Well, I just started with them and gave them their host. I have a little box. I do a host box that I give them, and I told them they were going to get extra points if it held, and most of them did hold. I felt pretty good that I had 11 people that held the dates, and then those people kept the original date. The people that rescheduled into the next month. It was something had come up. So it just, I don't know, it just worked. And I think they were motivated by the extra points.
That's great. Linda, how about you?
What I found was the workshops that didn't happen were the ones that were going to be virtual, and they were out of town. The ones that were local, my host coaching system is, I pretty much cover the material in the host coaching flyer, but I do it in person. So we get up together over Starbucks, and we take care of it that way. So my local people held. It was just the ones I couldn't meet in person that didn't.
It's all about building relationships, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Great comments. Thank you both for participating on this call and sharing your experience with our consultants.